Hey everybody, Shay here. Welcome back to another blind let's play of Cyberpunk 2077. Today we're going to be doing some internet browsing, some database reading, and possibly some TV watching. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull everything off. I think there's going to be too much to do. But I do want to get in. Hey, I'll take that. But I do want to get in something just so that I can chip away at some of this lore stuff that I've been wanting to get to for a while. I'm getting deep into the Evelyn mission, and I do feel like I'm going to go back and try to track that down. I don't want to get too deep into the main kind of thread of the game without having more of this world lore in my head. So I'm going to try that today. Now, I did click on the internet because I remember this being really hard to read. It still was. I tried to mess with settings to increase the size. I can increase the resolution, but because I have a super widescreen monitor, it messes everything up. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to struggle through the read here. And I think we're going to start with the internet first. Hang in there. This might not be for everybody. That's why I'm kind of letting everyone know up front, so that if this isn't, entertaining to people who want to kind of delve into the lore with me, then by all means, you can check in on the next episode. I'll probably be back into the main gameplay at that point. So without further ado, we're going to check out Night City, the official guide to Night City. Are these actually? Oh, they are. They are. Okay, so history of Night City. Now, I feel like I've already read this beginning part or in a database or something like that, but can any city be perfect? They say nothing is perfect, but Night City sure does come close. When Richard Knight drew his first sketches, he dreamed of creating a new society. His vision has survived in the majestic shape of buildings, the complex layout of streets, and the ever-industrious inhabitants themselves. Now, I'm really struggling to read this on the screen, and I'm looking at what's getting captured. It doesn't look that much better. I'll see what happens when it gets exported as HD, etc., etc. But I don't know how to fix this. Outside of going full screen, which mangles the way that this whole thing's getting recorded, because I have a super wide monitor, and so everything doesn't line. Things break. I regret this monitor. It's beautiful, but I regret it for this LP. I think I have. Damn, it was so expensive too. Anyways, the point is back to the game. I'm gonna struggle. I'm gonna be tripping up all over the place, but I don't want to do a bunch of edits over me scrambling on bad reads and stuff like that. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna have to move forward. I hope you guys understand. Okay, so feast your optics on Richard Knight's urban masterpiece, standing tall after 80 years. Cool off in the shadows of corporate skyscrapers in Corpo Plaza. Eat scrumptious, and there it is. And there it is, me wanting to do an edit, but I have to persevere. Eat scrumptious, but I don't even know what this is saying. Origami. Onigiri, in the neon glow of Japantown. Probably. Okay, I see. It's probably a Japanese food term. Okay, I don't feel so bad anymore. Get footloose in any of the clubs downtown. Just remember to stay in the neighborhoods under NCPD jurisdiction. Night City wears many different masks. Must-see places downtown. And I feel like I read this. Got me crazy. Yeah, these are database entries, man. North Oak. You can catch breathtaking views of the city from the hills that surround it. I want to go there. North Oak is by far the most charming of the city's districts, with manicured lawns. I know where I've read this. It's when I was doing the reaction videos right before the game's launch, from the Cyberpunk YouTube channel. I think there was a legitimate website I went to, and it talked about these places here. Gave some summaries. With manicured lawns and lush greenery, it's the perfect place for a relaxed stroll, well away from the cramped and chaotic urban streetscape. Just as long as you don't trespass onto any of the properties, North Oak is largely home to the city's celebrities, politicians, and corporate elites who can afford to install the highest cyber security. Yeah, I'm gonna, I think, skip the rest of these, because Cherry Blossom Market, we've been there. It's great. I love the image of this. Some delicious eateries. We have Kabuki Town, which we've run through plenty of times. And seekers of local goods. So gangers and stuff like that. We have Corpo Plaza. I just quickly skipped by that area. I think there's probably maybe. Yeah, of course, right in the Act 1. We got, that was really slick. We got Driven there. Yeah. Ooh, I still have to do Dell. I still have to go to Dell, man. There's so much things to do. Okay, useful links. Night City Police Department. Officers subject to the Office of the Mayor of Night City are duty-bound to protect Night citizens and tourists throughout the city. It's important to remember that the NCPD is unable to help individuals Hello. Located in certain neighborhoods, such as the combat zone near Pacifica and outside city limits. More information on our domain. Night City Area Rapid Transit, the NCART. I haven't done the NCART yet. I wonder. I have to believe, like City of Heroes, man. You're gonna bring back those memories. So the Rapid Transit runs Night City's public transit system and offers both metro and streetcar services. Oh wait, are those what those terminals are that are like the fast travel? That's probably the NCAR, maybe, maybe. But they're on the ground floor. Oh, it'd be cool if you could actually go into one and then just like my background, my desktop background on my second monitor. That's cool. 6 lines connect all the city's districts from Westbrook to Pacifica. For your safety, please note that the metro stations lie outside of the NCPD's jurisdiction and are not patrolled. Wait, it's got to be. It's got to be those fast travel stations. I'll pay better attention when I pass the next one. Night City Network. When using the net in Night City, remember to access only domains that are approved by NetWatch. Okay, it's got its own. That's strange. Never access domains with the extension .web. If you encounter a rogue AI, immediately contact the NetWatch hotline. It's like the web has gotten. It's basically like what's it called? Like it's like a free zone of like. It's just gotten completely. The entire internet's been hacked outside of Night City, or it's like you can't trust anything. It's a no man's land. It's the Wild West again in the future. I don't know. Office of the Mayor of Night City. Night City's government is comprised of the Office of the Mayor in Corporation. The Mayor in Corporation. The Mayor in Cooperation. With the City Council, the Mayor is the de facto president of the city, equivalent to head of state. His authority encompasses the Night City Police Department, among other official agencies, because of course it kind of became its own thing, split off from the states. And then questions, contact, bang bang bong. Ooh, I wonder. No, that's not a real website. That's not it. Come on. Official guide. This is just a header. Oh yeah. Okay. So next, how do I go back? We have NCART. NCART Night City Area Rapid Transit. Organized. It's seriously. This stuff is like written in 1999 HTML. God, before HTML standards. But I mean, I can read this one better. The fonts are larger. And oversees public transport in the Night City area. Our customers have a subway system at their disposal that connects the city's districts from Westbrook all the way to Pacifica. NCART is currently owned by Nightcore, the Night City based corporation, bailed out the public transit system after the tragedy of 2068 when unknown attackers released poison gas in subway stations, leading to prolonged riots and leading NCART to bankruptcy. Today, NCART is constantly working to improve safety standards in its trains and stations, though it's important to remember that passengers use the metro at their own risk. Or this was like some sort of conspiracy done by the corporations to make them go bankrupt, so that then the Night City could buy them out and officially own them. Shenanigans. Domain under construction for stations and lines. Tickets. E-tickets are encoded onto passengers' personal co-processors. Jesus. In the absence of suitable cyberware, you can upload your e-ticket onto an external data medium. To use our NCART service, find the nearest data term and choose your destination. The scanner will automatically verify your purchase e-ticket. It has to be those fast travel stations. Now I'm nearly convinced. News: Corporation Station is getting a makeover. The NCART board has decided to renovate Corporation Station. The station's overall size will be increased and a holographic ceiling will be installed. The improvements are scheduled to begin on read more. Yes, please. God damn it. I wonder if that's going to be like a DLC. You know what I mean? It's already like setting up the future. I don't know. Updates to NCART domain coming soon. We regret to inform you that the stations and lines page will be temporarily unavailable due to the schedule improvements. But there's good news. Soon you'll be able to jack in and have a brain dance view of, I don't know, man. I think it seems like it's a little bit, I feel like it could probably be something. We'll see. The mayor's office. Lucius Rhine is dead. Ooh, because I believe that just happened a few days into this. Pretty sure. So had I come here earlier, maybe I would have read up on Lucius Rhine, and then we'd have gotten this. It is with great sadness that we inform you of the unexpected death, of Lucius Rhine, the mayor of Night City. According to a statement from his family, Rhine passed away in his sleep due to a heart attack caused by a glitch in his coronary implant. I don't know about that. I'm suspicious of everything. Until new elections are announced, Ryan's responsibilities will be taken over by his deputy, Balden Holt, something like that. Office of the mayor. The mayor of Night City oversees the treasurer's office, the deputies to the mayor, and directs the heads of the city's departments, including Night City Police Department. Night City's system of governance is based on the authority of the mayor in cooperation with Night City Council, whose members are elected along neo-democratic lines by the 10 largest corporations headquartered in corporations. You know what I mean? It's a corporate government. Like, they just leaned right into it. Largest corporations headquartered in Night City. Well, it's not. Well, no, elected along neo-democratic lines by the 10. So the corporations do the elections. The fuck. Unless I'm misunderstanding that. Or like people have to vote through the corporations, and then the corporations vote the. It's weird. The mayor of Night City is the city's highest, because it's like Night City, if it's a country, right, its own kind of thing, with its own president, the mayor, then it doesn't have states, and so the states are effectively the sections owned by corporations, like that the areas. That's how I'm kind of imagining it now. So each corporation owns slices of Night City and have sort of control over the laws, or because even the police are sort of just like private security firms now, or armored paramilitary. So it's all redefined. That's nuts. The mayor of Night City is the city's highest governing representative. He or she has the power to appoint the department heads and commissioners, as well as remove public officials from office. Part of the mayor's responsibilities. Why do I just invent words? Part of the mayor's proposals are subject to approval for the Night City Council. With every mayor comes an office with new faces. News. Early mayoral elections. Due to the untimely death of Lucius Rhine, the Night City Electoral Commission has announced early elections for the position of the mayor of Night City. The two candidates, Weldon Holt and Jefferson Perales, I can't see the OA, I don't know, have both. This page can be terrible internet, just terrible. The thing is, I don't know how to just go back. Oh, I can do that. Just randomly click on things until something works. Works for me. News. And then Lucius Rhine has passed away. It is with a heavy heart. Lucius Rhine passed away, caused an implant. We read that. Freedom from homelessness. Mayor Rhine has declared war on homelessness. As long as I'm here, there will be zero tolerance for the spoiling of Night City's natural beauty. These bottom feeders eat from unmarked cans, increasing the risk of diseases. I will not allow our children to enter harm's way just because. And then we have NCPD. Oh god, I feel like the text is getting worse. In recent years, my eyes are just not, they're like starting to blur naturally to blurring text. Blur to text. In recent years, the NCPD has been subject to various rumors. Out of concern for your trust and safety, we have decided to cut through the chaos of misinformation and dispel some of the most widely circulated claims about us. 3 questions about the NCPD. Will NCPD officers protect me in all areas of Night City? Sadly, no. The NCPD can only ensure the safety of Night citizens in districts such as City Center or North Oak. Areas such as Pacifica and the Combat Zone do not fall under our jurisdiction. It's also worth remembering that the NCPD does not patrol corporate territories. That's what I'm saying. Territories. Wow. They're like states. Or any territories outside the Night City limits. Is the NCPD funded by corporations? No, the NCPD receives funding directly from the office of the mayor and the city council. Corporations have no influence on us. Relying on the financial resources would be akin to corruption, which is something we would obviously want to avoid. Our officers are not as well equipped as their corporate counterparts, but they more than make up for it with their moral compass and sense of public duty. I don't know, man. I've approached peacefully, officers peacefully, and I did not feel safe. In one reality, I absolutely was not safe. Do officers in the Max Talk unit, Max unit take civilians and their lives into account? Yes. The idea that Max TAC, I'm sure that stands for something, and if as soon as I know the full words, I'll get it. Officers, oh my god, this is just atrocious right now. Honestly, aim to neutralize cyber psychos at all costs is a blatant falsehood. Their priority is to minimize the damage and loss of human life. Unfortunately, occasions sometimes occur, and for that we deeply apologize. I'm struggling. Okay, announcements. The text got even smaller. Max TAC celebrates another victory. Officers fatally shot a cyber psycho who attempted to break into a goddamn station something. Police believe the assailant was a, oh god, this is horrible. Jobs? It was a Jobs. He was a Jobs applicant who, I'm not in screen, I know, who had been trying to find a news network position for the, oh my god, the past 7 years. I can't do this. I can't do this. He's killed by 5 people. I'm moving on. The battle against piracy rages on. I just want to get the spirit of it. Criminals who are, organization involved in distributing print, and then I keep trying. Pirated brainwaves. The criminals were, what if this is important? There's like side plots tied to this shit, you know? Oh, fucking, I can't. Does this exist anywhere else for me to read better? It broke me. This one broke me. Oh, there's so many here. What if this is like updating based on things I do? I would really like to know that. Someone's gonna have to spoil me about what the hell, like, if this matters. I know if it's just fluff, it still matters to me, but I can't do it. I mean, I can struggle through this, but is this worth anyone's time? 4 area residents. You see what I'm saying? I don't understand why they would have done this way. That's it. I'm gonna try something. Settings. I can't do this. Even if this breaks something, I don't care. Apply. I hope everything's fine over there. No, nothing. Look, it looks like crap. Do you see what's happening? Please. Deal with it. Glorious. I don't know. Ignore what's going on down in the bottom of that capture. Just accept it. Okay, here we go. Yes, it was a resolution thing. God, that's terrible. They should have done, I don't know, change the font or something. If the resolution, I don't know. It's extra coding, I suppose. Okay, back to it then. The NCPD has busted a criminal organization involved in distributing pirated brain dances. The criminals were accused of selling pirated copies for half the official price, though the members deny any wrongdoing, claiming someone had hacked their neural processors and forced them to break the law. I mean, it's a possibility, man. Drunks in Arroyo apprehended. 4 Arroyo residents have been arrested after throwing rotten sin meat at the Syntec delivery truck. The attackers, found to be intoxicated upon their arrest, are facing up to 5 years behind bars for throwing rotten meat at someone. I don't know, that seems a little bit harsh. Suicide rate on the decline. According to the most recent statistical analysis, the suicide rate among police officers in Night City has declined by 0.5%. What news? Sociologists credit the results to a new officer mental health program. Oh no, I just realized the context of this, which uses negative thought suppression brain dances. I guess they didn't get the buddy down the hallway. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Dangerous driver arrested. Wasn't me. Night City police have arrested a driver who opened fire on another road user. It might have been, but I wasn't arrested, so it wasn't me. See, false news. Officers restrained and arrested the shooter and subjected him to a psychological evaluation. After cyberpsychos was ruled out, the man was cautioned and given a fine of $1,000. Did you see the silliness of this? So a dude who was caught shooting, as long as he wasn't a cyber psycho, he was let free and fined 1,000 eddies. Whereas the intoxicated people, teenagers, whatever they are, these drunks, they throw rotten meat at a Sci-Tech delivery truck. They were found intoxicated, and they were put into prison for 5 years. I would take that off your website, NCPD. Know your safety rules thanks to Safe and Sound. They have a police dog mascot. Remember, the law in Night City exists for a reason. Ignorance isn't bliss. If you're dead, this applies to adults. What? Oh, if you're dead, this applies to adults, but especially to minors. That's why we've created an educational new cartoon series called Safe and Sound. I would watch it, which instructs, entertains, and prepares kids for life in today's modern cities. Meet two lovable dogs. The conscientious, that little fuzzball on the left of that screen right there, I thought it was a legitimate bug in my peripheral on my real screen. That messed me up. Back to it then. The conscientious Sergeant Dobbs and the silly, bumbling Mr. Puggins. They're here to give you and your loved ones everything you need to increase your chances of living a long and happy life. Oh, that's great. Okay, go back to the net. We're almost there. WNS News. Lucius Ryan has died. Night City bids farewell to its mayor. Lucius Ryan died in his sleep due to a cardiac implant malfunction. Ryan's name will go down in the history books for his heroism in defending Night Cities against the Noosa forces led by President Myers. And subscribe now. You cannot read. Subscribe now. Nice. Paywall, motherfucker. Saburo Arasaka is dead. We sincerely regret to inform you that the long-time CEO of Arasaka was murdered at the age of 158, the young, ripe age of 158. All of Japan is mourning the untimely departure of a man who has spearheaded the development of his homeland for nearly 150 years. Paywall. Asbestos found in Miltech implants. A faulty batch of Miltech limbs has led to a mass allergic reaction among Arroyo. Is it Arroyo? It's probably Japantown. Yeah, Arroyo residents. All signs point to the trace amounts of asbestos mixed into the implants. Miltech heads, that bug thing down there. Get off my screen. Miltech heads in Night City have declined to comment on the issue. Are they afraid of the truth? Max Tack. It was Max Tack, not Mox Tack. Talk. Whatever the hell I was saying. Interesting. Max Tack is on a roll. In just a single week, officers from the elite Max Tack unit, what's that stand for? Maximum Tactical? Max Tactics? Maximum Tactical Unit? Yeah, probably. Stopped as many as 9 cyber psychos attacked. Only 4 civilian bystanders were killed and 6 left in critical condition. 2 of the attackers were taken alive. Currently, paywall. Highway extension cancelled. The city council has rejected a proposal to build a new stretch of highway aiming to connect Night City to Los Angeles. The proposal was put forth by Night City out of concern for public safety. The relentless attacks from nomads. Wasn't me. World. Let me see something. Yeah, okay, world. Bushfires in eastern Australia. At least 300 people have died as a result of devastating bushfires in eastern Australia. Trauma team paramedics are working overtime to save as many clients as possible. Clients' priority is determined by their package grade. Nothing changes. Cave lion cloned. I wish that could happen in real life. I feel like we're getting close, but we're always it's so difficult. Like the mammoth, the woolly mammoth, the saber tooth, even the Tasmanian tiger. Why not? It's only like a century. We can do this. I believe in people, man. Make it happen. Splice the shit. Like, get other creatures, morph them to chimera, then motherfucker. Just do something. Make me see dinosaurs. Okay, bioengineers are celebrating the first successful cloning of a cave lion. Scientists from Yakutsk, Tokyo, and Seoul used genetic material from the remains of an ancient female lion discovered in a bag not far from the Kolyma. From a bog. Even when the text is large. I can't. I was like, doesn't matter. Bog not far from the Kolyma River in northeastern Siberia. The lion cub has already reached paywall. Londoners clash with nomads. Shit's worldwide. Interesting. Clashes broke out on the outskirts of Oxford between refugees fleeing flooded London and the local nomads, who accused the Londoners of occupying their campgrounds and depleting their water supply. Water wars, riots in Seattle continued due to prolonged drought in the region, intensified partly due to President Meyer's decision to supply the city with cheap drinking water, though not enough to satisfy all residents. The theft and murder rate has increased dramatically. Shock ski jumper disqualification. Controversy has erupted after a ski jump athlete was disqualified in the finals in Samayan. Sigurd Oyen was accused of using an unapproved exoskeleton that markedly reduced his weight. I mean, that's the thing I was wondering is athletics change. It's almost like even for you to, like, in the Olympics, in this kind of world, it would be like, well, what can you afford? What sponsors can buy the things that you can put into you to make you better, as long as it's approved, right? And then who approves it? Well, probably the organizations working with the organizations, working with the governments, working with the right. So it's all interconnected, and people just become kind of I almost see them as like race cars that have the branding on them, you know, from sponsors and stuff like that. They just exist to win gold medals so that it's promotion for the corporations that have basically funded their cyberware. That's my fanfic on the fly. That's how I kind of see this going. Watson Whore. I saw a part of this commercial out there before the fight. Watson Whore shocks audiences yet again. America's most notorious hit TV show series can't stop leaving audiences slack-jawed in front of the screen. This time, the protagonist of Watson Whore agreed to eat 5 jars of assembly line waste from All Foods Sin Meat products. Unofficial sources have informed WNS News that the star fell severely ill and was evacuated to a private paywall. Red Menace's new beau. Could it be that the most explosive member of the hit band Us Cracks has found herself a new lover? Red Menace was last spotted in the company of a Canadian esports athlete. The singer was wearing an adorable pair of neo-kitsch pants in contrast with her usual style of paywall. 2077's must-have travel guide. Planning a city break, but worried about running into nomads? Have no fear. Our guide is here to tell you which cars and weapons are best when it comes to self-defense. There's only one. Am I right, Dell? Also, don't forget about protective acid rain gear and sandstorms. Paywall. Albanian newest performance, but is it art? Albanian. Okay, but is it art? A refreshingly old-school performance piece, or an utter lack of taste? An Albanian artist abused herself in H2? Doused herself in, I don't know what this is, and set herself alight in the center of the capital, Tirana, in order to remind the world of her country's annexation by Yugoslavia. Critics are saying paywall. Wow, that's dark. Portland's newest artist or vandal. The Portland Police Bureau are conducting My mouse was my hand was definitely not on the mouse when that happened. That creeps me out, man. Stop it. Stop it. Let's continue. The Portland Police Bureau are conducting an investigation into the suspect behind a hollow mural projected onto the side of a city's. The Portland Police Bureau are conducting an investigation into the suspect behind a hollow mural projected onto the side of one of the city's mega buildings. The brilliantly executed work displays a donkey's head on President Myers. Rumor has it that those behind the hollow mural belong to a local gang of pranksters. That's the thing, it's Portland though. So what do they care about President Myers? That would be like, that's weird. Yeah, who cares? It's not part of Night City. Who cares? Technology. New daemon in the net. Oh, I was kind of talking about the whole dot thing. Dot Night City. their own internet. New daemon in the net. Budding net runners beware. Netwatch has identified a new kind of demon. I always say daemon. For decades. In cyberspace, ordinary net users have nothing to fear, but those that venture deeper into the unknown should take extra precautions before jacking in to avoid the paywall. New reflex boosters from Arasaka. Rumors are circulating that Arasaka is developing a new line of reflex boosters that will last twice as long as current models on the market. I want it. Arasaka's press officer has announced that the corporation is looking for willing participants in an experimental, or maybe not. I mean, I definitely have bad history with this, and the history is in days at this point. Interactive brain dances, a brain dance that can be edited in real time. It sounds like science fiction, but scientists from the Autonomous University of Mexico believe it'll happen sooner than we think. Specialized BD technicians are already capable of altering data scrolled by wreaths. What is a wreath? So, paywall. Chrome Stallions from Biotechnica. Fans of retro sports. Oh, like, is that like non-cyberware sports? Fans of retro sports are in for a treat thanks to Biotechnica's research. We're only a few years away from having real racehorses. I'm sorry, these are stallions. I thought that was like a team name. That's all. It's just horse racing. It's horse racing. Jeez. Or not. Cyberbiologists are working on a prototype mechanical stallion that will be practically indistinguishable from its organic counterparts. Well, then it's not a retro sport. Or, I mean, it is. They're pretending to be, I don't know. A new solution for cyber psychos. Kong Tao's newest rifles are growing ever more popular on the streets of American cities. Characterized by their lightness, intuitiveness, and effectiveness, they're fast becoming a favorite for dealing with cyber psychos in the NUSA alone. The personality disorder associated with cyberware has grown to epidemic proportions, and of course paywall. And that was our technology. So let's back it up. And N54 news. We have the mayor has passed away, of course. Let's see if there's they're probably saying the same thing, but I'm trying to see if there's like any subtle differences, with the way they say it that might hint at something. Though the news is sad and unexpected, or if they're just using stock text. No, it's new. Okay, so it presents Night City with an opportunity for change. Some of the closest colleagues said of Ryan that he always wanted the best for Night City, but wasn't always prepared to take the right decision. Take the right decision. His alliance with Arasaka is... Of course you got a paywall. Y'all got paywalls. And then we got Saburo. So, I mean, coincidence? No. Saburo Arasaka murder. Reports have confirmed the death of Saburo Arasaka, whose body was found in Konpeki Plaza Hotel in Night City. His son, Yorinobu Arasaka, blamed Arasaka's competitors for the longtime CEO's murder, while also using his death to level baseless accusations at the government. Latest Arasaka death. The NCPD breached the home of an Arasaka employee who hadn't been seen for 2 days. According to colleagues, officers discovered the man's body, with the official report doc noted the cause of death as suicide by poison. Disgraceful working conditions have been widely paywalled. Another shootout in Watson. Clashes broke out again between local gangs in the street on the streets of Watson. According to police reports, a firefight erupted between the members of Maelstrom and the Tiger Claws, resulting in 7 civilian casualties. This isn't the first time gang wars have spilled out into broad daylight. And we have Corporate Wars. I Play the Seagull feature interviewed. Phenomenal, breathtaking, mind-blowing. This is how critics have been describing the premiere of Corporate Wars, the new musical by Tim Kuntz. Read our exclusive interview with the main star who paywall. Another world. So, sweet souvenir, a delicious treat for those with ample credits. A jar of linden honey was found on the border between Poland and the USSR. Scientists believe the honey was made by genuine beehive. After completing laboratory testing, the jar will be up for auction. Experts estimate it could reach up to 300,000. It could even have a comma after that. It could be 300 million eddies. 300,000 eddies probably. Very deep. Blade Runner. Yeah, reference there. And Those Who Dream of Electric Sheep, the novel that influenced Blade Runner, which goes deeper into the replicant versus human. The main character possibly be a replicant himself because of something he does in the epilogue of the novel, which I really don't recall happening in the movie. I think it would have wrecked audiences if it happened. For those of you who do not know the novel, I'm going to spoil something right now. It's been many, many decades. Okay, but and it's not like Blade Runner. This influences Blade Runner, so it's not spoiling Blade Runner because Blade Runner, I think, takes a different angle there. It's more subtextual in the movie, but in the novel, you get to the end of it, and the main character, of whom I forget his name, he gets to the end of it, and in the epilogue, is kind of like a human tracking down the replicants, taking out the replicants, because the replicants can't really distinguish between the living and dead. That's how you kind of tell when someone's a replicant, is because they don't have this sort of threshold to understand the value of life or something like that. I'm summarizing deeply here, but the main character who's on these missions to take replicants out, by the end of it, and you've already kind of gotten these hints where they're the value of like a live animal. In the movie shows an owl, for example, but any animal that's a living animal, they're very, very rare, and they're very important, and the rich have them, etc., etc. But at the end of it, in the epilogue, there's a goat on the ceiling, on the roof. There's a goat on the roof of the main character's building, and then something's being said, or something's being talked about, and if I recall correctly, and I wrote a paper on this, and like the whole thing of identity and humans versus replicants and all that stuff, but I believe he kicks the goat off the building, and at that point, that's how that novel ends. You go, wait, what? You've trained me about how to detect all of the signs of whether a human is a replicant, and the main character, that's kind of the rigmarole that gets you right at the end, is that the main character was potentially a replicant. I'm sorry if I spoiled something for people. You should have already read the book, okay? You could rewatch the movie and try to think of it from that subtextual point of view. It might alter the way... I don't remember. I haven't watched the movie in the last 20 years since I read the book and did the paper on it. But there you go. Something for you to investigate on your own if you wish. So, the Netsin Revolution. The ruling authorities of the Yamalo Nenets Autonomous Region have taken the revolutionary measures of draining swamps to settle former nomads who are increasingly transitioning to a sedentary lifestyle in a brand new city. Thanks to a new soft oil refinery, the city's new residents won't have to look for jobs. Set up their own little environment. Africa looks to the stars. The government of New Africa has once more teamed up with Orbital Air, trading its sites, this time on the Alpha Centauri star system. The hell? An unmanned space shuttle equipped with the world's most advanced AI will attempt a landing on the surface of Proxima Centauri B in the next few... But that implies you have light travel. The hell? Or wormholes or something like that. Only a couple decades away, folks. Riots in the Amazon plains. Nice twist there. Right. Because they've deforested the entire thing. Congratulations, humans. Riots continue in the Amazon plains, where nomads posing as indigenous Amazonian tribespeople attacked and destroyed farmland belonging to the Brazilian corporation Silva Schreier. Oh, two last names. The violence resulted in the deaths of 37 corporate employees. While the nomad bandits remain at large, the Brazilian government has paywalled. The rest of the article. Quench Seattle's thirst. Still water problems there, huh? The new government supports Seattle in its fight against prolonged drought. President Meyer. Oh, I like that. Okay, because I just said mayor accidentally, but like Myers, mayor. Yeah. President Myers has launched a new scheme named Water Plus. But wait a minute. Myers. So that's not Nice Cities? The guy who died? I gotta go back and check. That will give local businesses access to clean drinking water, with the first 1,000 customers receiving an early bird discount. The program's main sponsor is Militech. Lifestyle. These are our icons. The stuff I've been scrounging. So, recipe: yummy protein salad. Forget about slimming down. Follow the latest fitness trends. Invest in your health with this recipe for egg salad, using blended proteins and vegetable spreads from all foods. Ingredients: green lettuce, all foods vegetable spread, egg flavored protein blend. This sounds terrible. No thanks. Entomophagy. Where to start? Veganism. Freeganism. What? And raw food lifestyles are a thing of the past. Dietitians predict that the next few years entomophagy will be all the rage. So how should one begin their rich new adventure with insects? Oh, entomophagy. There you go. Grasshoppers or centipedes? Thanks for your guide. No, I think everyone rejected that. I read the emails. Gene Tech's latest real skin. Gene Tech is bringing you organic real skin infused with green fluorescent protein to Korean. They did cloning back in somewhere in like 2006, where they I used to do a show. It's just such random information. An episode on cloning. So I researched a lot about this. So they create a fluorescent pigs. That's the summary. So this is actually based on something legitimate, which we have today. They exist. So whether it'll catch on in the domestic market all depends on whether the skin will be approved for distribution to ripper dogs worldwide. Unfortunately, paywall. The scourge of pirated BDS. Pirated BDs, not BDS, capital. That's why the acronyms with the caps, all caps, it always messes things up when you're talking plural acronyms. But pirated BDs are becoming an ever-increasing problem. Illegal recordings of people watching movies, concerts, and performances nicely done. Deprive artists and Noosa of up to €12 billion annually. President Myers has announced an increase in fines related to copyright infringement, I guess, from BDs. You look for celebrity actress. Christina Peters was recently spotted with newly chipped 4th-gen implants that have been noted for their neo-militaristic style, a style that Peters herself once formally criticized. Could this mean that Peters has signed up? You deal with blah 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 blah. Ooh, are these ads for real? So the ads are clickable, but I can't. I'm behind a paywall to read the article, huh? Nice. All Foods is the world's #1 favorite nutritional brand. As a subsidiary of Biotechnica, we guarantee the safest, freshest produce for all of our customers. Our products are verified by certified biologists so that you can be sure everything that goes into your mouth was created in a crystal clean, hygiene guaranteed lab. I don't know what I saw was pretty nasty, but maybe Maelstrom destroyed everything. We make sure you can enjoy the natural taste of our products without catching anything funny. Our product range includes hydroponic sin meat, egg, and milk flavored protein blends, genetically modified fruits and veggies, and even products made from algae. All Foods. Eat what you know. Wait, I'm on an All Foods website. Oh, wow, I am. Wait, I didn't finish. The hell? No, that's a whole new website. Okay, let's go back in then. Wait, no, I'm not done this one. Lifestyle. So we got this one all the way down. We got Petrochem down there too. We got technology. attack on WorldSat Communications. A Netrunner attack on the French branch of WorldSat Communications in Rennes was thwarted after attackers tried to steal private holocall records that involved corporate board members. The Netwatch division in France suspects that the thieves intend to Kuroshi in living color. Kuroshi's spokesperson has announced that the corporation is working on a new tetrachromatic optic implant. Have you ever tried to imagine an entirely new color? Kuroshi claims that the new implant will increase the visible spectrum of light by, oh good lord. Oh, cool. Got a life. What is this? Gantomo. We'll find out. The Asian games market has shocked the world with one word: Gentomo. The brand Gentomo. I'm gonna say Gentomo. The brand new company is developing a small holocall simulator that will allow users to design their friends from scratch. Their hope is that the suicide rate in countries decrease. Militech goes revolutionary. Militech is testing a revolutionary compressor that will allow the human brain to synchronize with an extra cybernetic limb. Cool. Though humans are not evolutionarily adapted to having, for example, 3 arms, scientists have developed Japan 2020. Is Japan going backwards? The German cyberanthropologist Leo Maus has published a paper on the backslide of Japanese consumerism. It's a paradox, he points out, that the citizens of a country known for their technological leaps and bounds still use analog film cameras and pocket computers. All right. More. Bam, boom, bam. And I saw some new ads down there. So, I think that was technology. Hold on. Night City. Who's advertising on this? Militech. Services. Militech International is committed to the public good of the NUSA. Our armed forces maintain peace within our borders, train our police, and provide equipment to local law enforcement. Our duty is to preserve the liberty and freedom of all NUSA citizens. We are humbled that... I keep saying NUSA, it's probably NUSA, but I don't know, it just seems right to say NUSA. We are humbled that you have placed your safety in our hands. We respect and encourage the right to self-defense for all citizens and organizations to ensure that we offer a variety of private services. Wholesale military equipment. Militech is a world-leading manufacturer of firearms, drones, cybernetic military-grade implants, and armored land, marine, and airborne assault vehicles. In addition, we manufacture everything from heavy-duty military equipment to the lightest firearms for personal protection. Security services and training. We are proud to have the foremost professional soldiers in our ranks. Their discipline, loyalty, and effectiveness ensures the success of any defensive operation. In contrast to ordinary mercenaries, they are principled and reliable. We also offer instructors for local military and law enforcement training. I just realized I've ignored how terrible everything looks for everybody following along. Sort of forgot about that I did that. But man, that reading's going faster. That's great. Petrocam, better life. Our mission, sustainable development. Who are we? I swear they all use a template. Petrocam, better life is the world's largest producer of, the thing that artist let them, whatever it is, but chlorine oxide water? Chlorooxyhydroxide? Dihydrogen? There's high school chemistry for 30 years, something years later. The most ecologically friendly consumer fuel. Without it, the world would stop dead in its tracks. CHOOH2 is a form of synthetic alcohol made from carefully selected, genetically modified wheat grain. The grain is sourced from our very own private land holdings, allowing us to ensure the highest possible quality at every stage in its production cycle. We also specialize in manufacturing fertilizer and pesticides, and are the largest extractor of natural gas and oil. Petrochem, so your monopoly, and farming oil monopoly. The world's favorite energy supplier. Why better life? We want people to be happy and fulfilled in their lives. That's why we conduct cutting-edge research to invent increasingly more efficient energy resources, while also promoting various philanthropic courses. We help gift We help gifted young people from impoverished families achieve their full potential so that they can succeed in the world of science and technology. I wonder if that's just all shit. Wholesale CH00H2 distribution for industries conducting business in the energy market. We offer direct access to Coach 2 natural. I needed to come up with a name. Cooch. There you go. Natural gas and oil. It is worth noting that Petrochem Better Life satisfies 60% of the world's energy needs. Energy trade. We supply power to the NUSA and the Free States, satisfying the needs of everyone, from lone individuals to mega corporations, with our Cooch and extraterrestrial mining research. We are open to collaborating on improving current methods. Wow. Of in the field of resource extraction in outer space. Well, that's okay. Contact. Petrochem Tower. I bet you that's real. That's on the map. Bet you it's on the map. Okay. Wow. Let's keep reading spam. Next one. Page content sponsored by Orbital Air. We have Orbital Air was founded in Nairobi, Kenya, at the start of the 21st century. We are the largest and oldest corporation managing commercial transport in Earth's orbit. Our shuttles, such as the Hermes, were the first that the European Space Agency sent into space. We were the first to invest in colonizing the moon, opening the door for mankind to explore its last frontier. We are the #1 leaders of orbital technology in the world. That's why we work with companies and governments across the globe to revolutionize transorbital communication access. I wonder if that's for a DLC. Like Fallout New Vegas. Services. It could be. I mean, come on. Orbital cargo transport, like something on the moon now? I can see it. Orbital passenger transport, orbital construction and maintenance, satellite network development and maintenance. Okay, next. I don't even know if I saw ads on the other ones. All foods. We read that one. Technology. Vat-grown meat. Our cultured hydroponic meat is created from mammalian cell structures sourced from animal tissue stored in sterile lab conditions. Our scientists cultivate the tissue long enough for the tissue to be used for steak, sausages, and burgers. You can also custom order a fillet from your own muscle tissue. That is disgusting. And very bad, and theoretically not good for your brain. Sin dairy. Oh God. In addition to our more traditional plant-based milk alternatives, All Foods also makes dairy from casein proteins created in our labs. Our milks, yogurts, and cheeses are formed from the highest quality glycerol, calcium carbonate, soybeans, and protein blends. Tastes just like the real thing. No. Plant-based products. Thanks to our hydroponic greenhouses, you can enjoy fresh fruits and vegetables on their own and in our products. At least we can still do that. We still have access to seeds. That's good to know. We also make food from herbs, algae, kelp, and other hybrid interspecies plants with the help of our custom gene editing technology. Special offers. Power pork. Sin pork tenderloin enhanced with nanohormones. Ew. Designed to improve nervous system implant synchronization. Okay, 20% off. Limited time. Okay, offer. Yeah, okay. Dairy. Protein blend sourced from soy, wheat, peanuts, and muscle powder. Burrito. Double L. She's L. The biggest burrito on the market. Choose from veggies, mushrooms, or seitan. An astonishing 99.5% vegan, up to 70% off. Remaining 0.5% may contain trace amounts of sin bone marrow, not real bone marrow, sin bone marrow. So it's fine. Easy beef, vat-grown ground meat, just in time for your family dinner, enhanced with nutritional vitamins, 100% natural taste, 50% discount. All jokes aside, I would absolutely eat sin meat. It's only ew when they mix it with other shit that I can't trust. But sin meat? Let's try it. Just don't, not your own though. That's nasty. And potentially a brain problem. Veggie Delight, a unique blend of all foods, or any humans for that matter, please. Just stick to the traditionals. Just, they don't have to be real animals. Just like, even today, for real. Make it happen, cloning. Just make it happen. That was like, I'm not gonna derail. Don't do this. A unique blend of all foods, vegetables grown right here in our very own labs. Now just 25% off. I researched so much about cloning that I had a website that I was running for a while there. A blog. It was kind of small, but it was getting some traction. I think it was like, oh god, I might literally. I'm not gonna go too deep in the rabbit hole. It was called Viva la Evolution. Oh god, did you see that? What happened?
Ah, shit!
Why is my relic malfunctioning? Because I'm talking about cloning? What the hell is happening right now? I can't believe that happened. Because now people who didn't stick around for this didn't experience that on a messed up screen. I was worried something serious was going to happen there, but look, it's nighttime already. I read all the way. I've been browsing all day. All day for an hour. I've been browsing all day for an hour. And what the hell was that? Was it because I haven't done anything for a long time? Or is it the day? Like literally the day's passing. Hello? Johnny? I'm not done with my internet surfing. God, it derailed me. I was like talking about stuff. Viva la Evolution. It's a topic I'm really I get way too into. That's all I'm saying. I do something about it. I'd go back to doing something with that topic. It's hilarious. It's fun. I looked into it for maybe 10 years though, so I'm sure I'm missing a bunch of awesome new cloning stuff that's out there. That's, yeah, I'd love to learn about. Kuroshi Opticals. I will finish this in one sitting. Damn it. Style is everything. But what good are one-of-a-kind designs if you don't have the ultra-res optics to admire them? Kuroshi Opticals is the undisputed market leader when it comes to optics, optical design, and implant manufacturing. Kuroshi Group is comprised of Kuroshi General Cybernetics and Kuroshi Optics. Before adopting our current name, for years we were known as Kiroshita. Oh. Since our founding, our cyber optics enjoy the greatest respect among customers, including the world's most famous celebrities. Can't tear your gaze away from the hypnotizing optics of the band Us Crack Girls, Us Cracks Girls. That was us. Thanks to your continued loyalty and support, Kuroshi is able to take part in outer space programs by sponsoring orbital missions in Asia and the Western Hemisphere. Products. Neat. See what I mean? Cool. I want to see it. I want to see it happen. Our Kuroshi catalog offers a broad range of optic implants and lenses for every occasion. Whether you're a mercenary who needs to lock on their targets in pitch black darkness, or a modern trend setter who wants to stop people in their tracks with a third eye on their forehead, with Kuroshi, you'll never be disappointed. In our latest collection of cosmetic optic lenses, you'll find horizontal pupils nested. Can I get some? In blue, orange, and beige iris patterns. I like it. I want it. Vertical pupils nested in green galaxy irises. Snow white pupils and irises nested in a pitch black sclera. Available in the fucked edition. I love how language is just so free in this world. Knight Corp. What is Knight Corporation? Richard Knight's legacy, the foundation stone of Night City, its silent, watchful guardian. Here are the three things Night City is not: a manufacturer of junk, a company that only cares about profit, a foreign imposter on American soil. We grew out of the Richard Knight Foundation. A man who dreamt of creating the perfect city. Keeping Richard Knight's dream alive is what underlies all of the project's investments and public efforts, such as the underground maglev tunnels. We finance research and donate to orphanages. And by adhering to our founder's visions, we improve the living standards of all Night citizens like nobody else can. We're not afraid of risk. Nothing comes before Night City. Well, that was a fast one. Single page website. And we have Samurai fan page. Hear my call, I'm chipping in. Total war, I'm chipping in. Casings fall, I'm chipping in. Kill them all. Welcome to my Samurai website. If you know, you know. If you don't, then you don't know. Fuck all. Silverhand for life. Kareem 012. I wonder if that's the vendor who sold us the thing, the bootleg. The greatest band of all time was formed at the start of the 21st century. Did I get his name? I feel like I did, though. It might be. In Night City, its members include Johnny Silverhand, the Lord of Punk, anti-establishment warrior, ex-soldier, and arch-nemesis of corporations, vocals and guitar. Carrie Aerodyne. Aerodyne. That's a corporation, I think. Aerodyne. Could swear. I've read this somewhere. A pal of Johnny's who sang almost just as good, but without that extra edge. He went mainstream after the band split up. Vocals, guitar. Denny, a tough-ass nails chick who beat the shit out of those drums. Nancy, currently known as Bess Isis, a virtuoso on the keys. Apparently, she threw her abusive husband out of a mega block window. Too bad she sold out to N54 News keyboards. Henry, a do-it-always kid, worked on the first personal link prototype. What? First personal link prototype. Samurai started out by playing in a small smoke-filled club called the Rainbow Condensa. I'll never forget the vibe dust-ups and corpos, drinking contests with Nance, listening to Johnny's hour-long tirades, not to mention his sense of humor. One time he printed shirts for a 2020 worldwide concert tour. It's funny because Samurai couldn't even get an arena gig in the States. He picked some really random places: Beijing, Sapporo, Katowice. Happened to have one of the shirts myself. Too bad no one got the joke. Real rock with a capital R died the way of Silverhand with a flash and a tower crumbling bang. We're still here listening to your songs, Johnny, and we remember there's nothing left for us. Okay. God damn. That is it. Wow. So, I mean, it took an hour. Just over an hour. I got added around some buffoonery, I'm sure. So, that's not bad. Whoa, something made me dizzy right there. Am I swaying? I am swaying. Whoa, that subtle sway right there that you're seeing? That messed me up. Oh, my escape key wasn't working. Let's put this back, because poor everybody. There we go. Okay, there we go. So, I didn't even get to the database, and I didn't get to the commercials, and it's nighttime, and I was hallucinating, and I think I might legitimately be wobbly because I'm tired, maybe. Did I ever see that happen before? Me, like, floating around like this? I don't know, man. I really don't. Did anything happen here that I can see that is messed up? No? Anyways, so I think I'm gonna come back for another episode. I gotta do some more stuff. Why not? I haven't even, no, my gear should be fine. I can do gear later on. Yeah, so how about I wrap this one up here? The internet's at least done. It could be closed. I'm going to come back and do an episode of, I don't know, database or commercial watching. I'm going to say database. My throat's getting a little bit dry, though. I'm not used to talking for that long. I'm commenting, you know, but it's different. It's different. I'm going to have to concentrate and read scripts. I feel like my throat starts to, you know. What do I do, though? But I feel like I'm on a roll right now, and I should just do it, get it over with, rip off the Band-Aid, you know what I mean? I'm going to cut this off here. You'll find out next episode what I decided to do, and then we'll go from there. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire, buddy. Peace. I'm really dizzy. I'm dizzy.